is executive reasoning? Executive reasoning describes one area of brain functioning. It's the presidential thinking area of the brain. It's an emotional manager, the information manager, and the action center. The emotional manager is what attaches emotional relevance to our feelings. It's what makes things positive or negative. It allows us to experience the feelings of others, to have empathy for others who are going through an experience, to be able to put ourselves in their shoes. Emotions are used to develop goals that give meaning to our lives. It allows us to develop an internal value system to know what is right or what is wrong. The information manager specializes in receiving, storing, and efficiently organizing information that we receive every minute, every second of the day. It helps us decide what information is important to attend to and what is not. Information is prioritized, kind of like placing it in a filing cabinet so that you can find it later. Executive reasoning then has the action center, the do-it center. That's the center that we think about it and then we act on our decisions, so we don't spend all day just thinking and not doing. This requires planning and organization, efficient problem solving, using feedback to learn from our mistakes, having mental flexibility, be creative and not become stuck on one idea or concept, and to use alternative solutions if the first one doesn't work out. So to summarize, executive reasoning receives information, analyzes it, organizes information in a top-down approach, controls our emotions as well as our thinking, allows us to make decisions and act upon them, and specific deficits that are involved with the executive reasoning impact our social emotional intelligence, our thinking, as well as social skills. What are specific deficits that we typically tend to see with executive reasoning? One is selective attention, attending to everything. So everything becomes important, even the irrelevant. It leads to being also easily overwhelmed by too much information coming in at too much of a time, and getting easily overwhelmed by too much stimuli coming in at one time. Sequential analysis, difficulty understanding the relationship step-by-step process, step-by-step learning, relationships of time, consequences of behavior, that what you do at one point is going to create this situation over here. And so you're able to foresee events as occurring as a result of behavior. Cognitive flexibility is being able to have more flexible thinking. But when you don't have that as a deficit, you're more rigid, more concrete. Take things on a very, very specific, concrete level. Difficulty problem solving, thinking on one's feet, and thinking in the abstract. Integration is seeing the big picture, how the parts all fit into the whole. You can understand where that would affect social situations. Because if you don't see all the pieces, then you won't see or anticipate the consequences of your behavior. You won't see that doing something at this point will create a problem on down the line from a sequential point of view, but also an integrated whole. You won't see that maybe the behavior is inappropriate for the setting as well. And it's difficult to generalize concepts that you've learned, so you don't have to learn everything that you know. So you have those aha moments where you're able to apply what you've learned. Perseveration is getting stuck. Whether you're getting stuck on a thought, getting stuck on a word, getting stuck on a sentence, or what people have done. Word retrieval, the loss of words to be able to express your thoughts and your feelings and how you feel. Emotional ability, being highly reactive, overly emotional, everything's upsetting. Executive reasoning impacts everything in our lives, whether it be social skills, thinking and learning, problem solving or planning, daily functioning in the environment. Executive reasoning is the president of the brain. It occupies 40% of the brain. It's the largest area of the brain. And the top-down approach, it affects all of our functioning every day.